Hello guys, this is Anikant. I'm your communication coach. Welcome back to my channel Speak Out Loud. Today we have two parts of the video. In the first part, we are learning identify your personal style out of four communication styles, major styles. So this is our topic, how to flex your communication style, part 1. Have you ever faced any communication challenges? Have you ever been ignored by the people? Have they ever unnoticed you, unheard you? I believe this might have happened many times with you. So let's find out the solutions. But before that, let's hear out this amazing story. The meeting. Several years ago, I had an assignment to conduct a team building session for one of my clients. The client was a friend of mine. I knew him well. I arrived at his office about 3 p.m. afternoon of the day before our session. He said, when I arrived, "Do you have an agenda for tomorrow's meeting?" I said, well, first we will do A, then we will do B, followed by C, and we will finish up with D. He said, okay, do you have an agenda? At first I thought he had not been listening to what I just said. So I repeated myself, the same thing. First we will do A, then we will do B, followed by C, and we will finish up with D. He said, yes, I know, I heard you first time. But still, do you have an agenda? At that point, it dawned on me that he was looking for a printed agenda. I said, no, we really don't need that. Everything is in my mind. I have done lots of meetings. He said nothing. After a pause, he said, I'm not comfortable whinging it. Well, so we created an agenda just for you using PowerPoint. Alright? So the next day, the meeting went off without hitch. Wonderful. Everybody appreciated that. Even my client appreciated. And people said that it was one of the best meetings of this type that they had never ever attended. My client said, it was a great meeting, but I still think we were lucky because we were whinging it. Oh my God. That frustrated me. I didn't say anything. I came back. I thought about what happened. He thought we were whinging it, and I thought we were following a well thought out plan. The difference, he needs more structure than me. The piece of paper with the agenda, all right? And the agenda was very important to him and his sense of order. To me, the paper wasn't necessary because I knew in my head what to do and how to do. But I have learned a lesson, a communication lesson. It became clear to me that if I want to influence others or any client, I need to adapt my communication style to theirs. I need to flex my communication style. From that day on, I modify my communication style to meet needs of the other person or the client. So, guys, today we are going to understand why you must have a great style, why you need to flex with others. First of all, in the first part of video, we will learn what is communication and 4 major styles of communication. Let's begin. What is communication? Well, it revolves around 3 verbs. Yes, grammar. 3 verbs. Transmitting, sharing, creating. So when we talk about transmitting, it is nothing but transmitting one message or sending one message to other without any feedback. All right, it occurred when a message was sent through telegraph, telephone, etc. It is called transmitting. Sharing, communication is sharing. When you share ideas, thoughts, or exchanging ideas and thoughts, here you get the feedback, meaningful messages. And the last one is creating. So communication all together, if we put all the verbs together, transmitting, sharing, creating meaningful ideas to others. Alright, that is communication. You are exchanging your thoughts, alright, and your ideas. That is communication. Now we have 4 styles. Number 1, expressors. Well, as the name suggests, expressor. They are easy to read. They show emotion. They need recognition. They are very excited kind of people. Second one, director or directive, a driver. They show emotions. They need result. They are result oriented. They believe in getting things done. Alright. Third one, analyzer or a person who is analytical. No emotion, systematic approach, step-by-step process, and they need facts and figures, data. Last one, me, relator, who believes in building relationship, focus on team, listening ability, great social skills and communication skills. So these are all 4 major communication styles. What's yours? Well, let's understand one thing. 7.2 billion or more than that, I don't know exact figure, but on planet Earth there are 7.2 billion people and they are all indifferent to each other. They are meant to be indifferent to each other. God has made them like that. Now let's talk about corporates. What happens? 80% of the employees, they are getting fired because of lack of interpersonal skills. They can't, they cannot have the good social skills. They are inflexible. That's why they are getting fired. Alright? So we are all indifferent to each other. What does that mean? That means we can use that particular difference for us, not against us. Alright? Amazing fact, people are more predictable than we think. So what does that mean? Then what is style? Alright, so what is style then? If you can predict the people. Yeah, that's true. Style is nothing. See, style is a pattern of assertive. Pattern of assertive and responsive habitual behavior which we do consistently. That too without knowing sometimes, repeatedly. It's a pattern of assertive and responsive habitual behavior. What does that mean, man? That means, are we robots? No, we are not robots. See, we do not do the same behavior. We don't do that. But we do the same types of behavior. That's why we are talking about, flexing communication style. Different types of behavior. We don't do the same behavior. Alright. So how to identify? Today's topic, how to identify. Alright. So you need to focus on 2 things. How to understand people, how to understand yourself. Whether you are assertive or responsive. So assertive means a degree to which one's behavior is seen forceful or aggressive. It doesn't mean more aggressive or more assertive means you become too much angry, or less assertive means you are not submissive, you are not compromising, you are balancing. And when we talk about responsiveness, a degree to which one's behavior is seen emotions, or he or she is showing emotions, or awareness of others' feelings. That is responsiveness. So when I say somebody is more responsiveness, it doesn't mean that somebody is working in the office or in any environment, and you are more responsible, you will say let's go and have coffee, or you won't say you won't be less responsive. It doesn't mean that you do not have the emotions or you need to control your emotions. No, it does not that mean. You need to have the balance. So you need to see yourself as others see you, right? So this is the way you can identify your style and others. You can understand people, and also you can understand yourself. It's a pattern of your assertive and responsive behavior, habitual behavior. Now, how do people behave under pressure? If you want to observe them, whether they are an expressor, relator, analyzer, or director, see them working under pressure. Everybody has their primary backup. Do you know that? Everybody has their primary backup. So what does that work? How does that work? So primary backup, it works as a safety valve that releases extra access. So if I am an expressor, so my primary backup would be attacking, more aggressive, attacking during the or under pressure, anywhere. Or if I am a director or a driver, I will be more autocratic. Alright, if I am related, I will avoid the situation. And if I am an analyzer, I will comply. That is my primary backup, my primary behavior, apart from predominant behavior or the style.